What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video, and in this video we will be going over the new banner that was released last night. And that's pretty much it. Pretty simple video. Won't really be doing much else after we go over the new banner, which is the winning ticket banner, her third costume, or at least second ult, and then the Neo Universe. I don't remember what card. I think it may have been a Wise card, I'm not too sure, but that's pretty much the banner. So we're going to go over winning ticket, and then we're going to go over the Neo Universe card, and then we're just going to go over the comments. So that's pretty much what's in store for today's video. So before we jump into the banner itself, over here, if you guys haven't joined a circle, or you guys are still looking for a circle, feel free to search for the circle that I am in. It is called Shushu. Just give that a search, click join, and you should be accepted right away without needing any approval or anything. We do have 20 members. I still checked a couple minutes ago, right before recording, and we do have 20 members still. So there's still 10 spots available in these circles. So feel free to join while there are still spaces left. And also, if you guys want, leave a comment down below to let me know, or let us know, if you guys have joined the circle, and also to let us know what your circle, not circle name, your player trainer name is, so we know who's who in the circle. But other than that, that's pretty much it about the circle. I just wanted to, remind y'all that there's still some space in the circle. So while there's space left, I just wanted to make sure that everyone gets a fair chance to join. But other than that, this winning ticket, did not expect winning ticket at all to be the banner right before the CM. Although I think, how long does this banner last? The 18th. It does last until next Thursday, so it will still be here around the CM, while the CM is going. So I think this is the banner that we've been waiting for like the CM banner. But the only thing that's weird is that you can't use her for mile distance unless you go from an F to an A for her aptitude, but that's besides the point. But let's jump in to the new winning ticket. Honestly, it's not that bad. I mean, her unique animation it's not that bad, actually. It's pretty interesting. You could see the sports in the background showing that it is like a UAF winning ticket, so that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. And her outfit, what does her outfit remind me of? I don't know. I can't the right word, like, I want to say what I think it is, but I can't come up with the right word. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I was gonna say conductor, but no. Maybe? I don't know. Let's just not think about that. We're over here with winning ticket. Glorious coat winning ticket. And for her level 1 3-star stats, 102 speed, 84 stamina, 106 power, 81 guts, and 77 wise. At level 5 5-star, we have 125 speed, 102 stamina, 130 power, 99 guts, and 94 wise. For her aptitude, she has an A in turf, so turf runner. For distances, she does do mainly medium distance, but she can do long distance because you just have to bring that up to an A. But you can technically still use it for mile distance if you do bring that up from an F to an A. And then she is a betweener, but if you guys want to, you can use her as a leader, but pretty sure she's best as a betweener. And as for her growth rate, it is 10% for speed, stamina, and power. Now going over her skills, her unique skill, go full send. If you overtake someone from the middle of the pack during the middle leg, then on the third corner, your speed will increase. Bonus duration if you are top 3 in popularity in a 2400 meter race. So from what it seems like, her unique is mainly focused on a medium distance 2400 meter race. But you also need to be top 3 in popularity. Wow. Okay. That is quite interesting. I don't like it. I don't know why. I don't like the bonus duration like requirement. Top 3 in popularity. Huh. We'll see. We'll see. Now going over the innate skills, we have core distances. Your stamina stat is increased by 40 in core distance races, multiples of 400 meters. Next innate skill is tumbling forward, which is right here. For medium distance, if you're in the second half of the pack at a random point during the middle leg, your speed will slightly increase. And then from the first step for betweeners, if you're in the middle of the pack at a random point during the middle leg, your speed will marginally increase. Onto the awakening skills, we have up the pace, slightly increases speed when overtaking during the middle leg. And then we have elation for level 3, medium distance. If you're in the second half of the pack at a random point during the middle leg, your speed will increase. Level 4, we have on the move. For betweeners, if you're not in the front during the second half of the middle leg, your speed will slightly increase. And at level 5, there's 1,000-mile journey for betweeners. If you're in the middle of the pack at a random point during the middle leg, your speed will slightly increase. And then as for the evolve skills, over here. So from elation to all power, work and work. For medium distance, if you're fourth or worse, if you're fourth or worse during the second half of the middle leg, your speed will increase. It will greatly increase if it is a 2400 meter Tokyo race. For the conditions, condition 1, when the Tokyo Yushin or the Japan Derby, or have at least 800 speed. Second condition, get at least 2 skills for medium aptitude. And then the second evolve skill, from 1,000-mile journey into Dreamer's Path. For betweeners, if you're in the middle of the pack at a random point during the middle leg, your speed will increase. Okay, it went from slightly increase to increase, so you got a little bit more speed than the original. Conditions, the only condition is win any G1 race as a betweener 3 times or get at least 5 type speed. At least 5 speed type skills, that's what I meant to say. And let's see what skills from events we could see from here. The thing I don't like about looking at the skills from events, some of it doesn't match. But there are quite a bit here. Yeah, but I think we'll be fine. My overall thoughts about this winning ticket is that she is basically perfect for a 2400 meter medium distance race, is all I can say. Obviously, you can use her wherever else you want. It's just for the best possible use of her, it would have to be on a 2400 meter race. Or a 2400 meter Tokyo race to be more specific for this skill. So, if there so happens to be a CM with 2,400 meters in the Tokyo racetrack. I would say this would probably be one of the best options to use. Other than that, unless you like winning ticket, I honestly don't see a... Unless you like winning ticket, I don't see a reason to pull for her unless you want to collect all the Umas or you just really like winning ticket. And that's pretty much the only two reasons I can think of for pulling this winning ticket at least. Or you just, you know, want more Umas to use if you are still a fairly new player, but I'm pretty sure this will be skippable. I'd rather wait than... Honestly, I'd rather wait than pull, so... Let's take a look at the Neo Universe card and see what it is. I said it was wise, right? So let's go take a look here. And here we are. It is a wise card. Cool. So gain wisdom bonus 2 when the bond gauge is at least 80. Okay, so it's just kind of like a typical typical unique effect. Nothing too special about it, right? But you do get wisdom bonus of 2. Well, I think that's at level 30. Does it go any higher? No. Let's see the skills. That's the important part. That is the important part. So we have 2 green skills for core distances, which is a 400 meter one, multiples of 400 meters, and a self-control, which helps if you don't want to panic, and you gain a little bit of wisdom or wise. Other than that, it is pretty much a... I feel like sneezing. It is pretty much a medium distance support card. Pretty much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 7 medium distance skills. There's one that's neutral because it doesn't have any requirements or position requirements or whatever, all that. And then there's one between your skills. So, and then the 2 green skills. So yeah, I would say this, if you're pulling for that winning ticket, I would say this would be a nice card to pair her with because there's a lot of medium distance stuff here too. So yeah, I feel like the banner specifically, both the Uma banner and the support card banner are completely focused on medium distance from what I could see. And then the Air Shakur SR card is a power card, which would most likely be used for chasers, since looking at these skills now, it does look like there's a few chaser skills, like half of it are chaser skills, or a little bit over half are. So it's alright. It's alright. Other than that, that is pretty much it for the banner. We already went over winning ticket and quickly went over the Neo Universe wise card, and honestly they do work hand in hand with each other since medium distance focus. I don't know why it's medium distance focus since the CM is mile distance, unless they're planning to release another banner like the night before, but that would be like in 2 days, and I honestly don't see it happening. So I think this is the banner that we're getting right before the CM. Because usually they release it, what? No, I think they released it at the right time, I think. Because it's a few days before the CM. So I feel like it's the right time. But other than that, that is pretty much it with the banner. And now I'll just go over the comments. So if you guys do want to stick around and listen to the comments, feel free to do so. Or if you guys want, if you guys haven't left a comment yet, feel free to leave a comment down below now and wait for tomorrow's video. And I'll most likely go over it in tomorrow's video. So if you guys want your comments read, just put one down below. But give me a quick sec and I'll be back before I go over comments. All right, guys. So we are back, or I'm back. I did say I had a sneeze, so I waited for like 2 minutes to get that feeling back, and I didn't sneeze still, but it's okay. It's okay. I just wanted to give my nose a chance to sneeze, but it didn't. But also, I meant to mention this in the beginning. You guys probably noticed that it is like really bright on the camera, so you guys probably figured out that it is. I did wait for the um translations, and they did appear, so it's not late, and it's not too late for me to be recording. Otherwise, I would have recorded it regardless of the translations or not being there, and I would have just done it myself. But there's still some time, and I'll try to go over the comments not too slow, so this video won't be too long, but we'll just see what happens. First comment is from Nuz. I feel so weird not knowing any anime. Like, all the anime Ren mentioned, I know none of them. Well, before, because I did read like the first part of the next sentence, but you don't necessarily have to feel weird about it, because the majority of the anime that Ren was talking about are pretty much from the upcoming or the new season. Like, a lot of it usually are. That's why there's so much anime that she is picking up, because of all the new ones that have been released. So don't worry about that, because a lot of the ones she does mention I don't know as well until she mentions it, and then me realizing that it's pretty much the new anime season. So you're good, no worries about that. You're not the only one. So, but usually I end up looking at the new season animes and see which ones I do want to watch. And then obviously I do wait the season to be finished so that they can be finished, and I'll watch it sometime after it ended. So that's pretty much what I'm doing, like with was it Classroom of the Elite. I'm here just finishing off my rewatch of JoJo's before I possibly watch it right away. If not, then it is what it is. We'll still end up being watched eventually, but not yet. So don't feel weird about it. It's just a new anime. I mean, it makes sense though, since I haven't been watching a lot of anime for like 1 or 2 years now, mainly because how busy I got, and when I had time, I'd rather just chill and play some games. I can't blame you. You're right. You're right. But yeah, 1 or 2 years. Yeah, the reason why I didn't know them is because they're literally just new anime. Some of them are like continuations, but other than that, the ones that she mentioned at least are new anime. So it's understandable, but I do get you how you would rather just chill and play some games. So there are times like in the past where I did had to choose between the two, especially if it was a sub anime, because if I was watching the anime and sub, because honestly, there's no way I can multitask with a sub anime unless I've seen it before. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much. Oh, wait. Other than that, if it's like a dub anime, there's a high probability that I'll multitask, which is fine, because usually when I'm multitasking, it's usually just me like with the gacha games on the side, just catching up with whatever I had to do, or I am playing like an actual game, but if there's like cutscenes and all that, I'll most likely pause the anime or something like that. But if it's something I've seen before and I just have it in the background, then there's nothing I need to worry about. And there's nothing I need to worry about. But like, I am pretty sure the only animes I watched this past 2 years were Road to the Top, so from Uma 2023, and Classroom of the Elite Season 3, which was in this month still. So basically, Road to the Top, I'm assuming Season 3 as well, and then Classroom of the Elite. So I still count it as pretty much 2 animes, because it's still pretty derby if that's the case. So wow, now that I think about it, you necessarily haven't really talked about that much anime, now that I realize it. Besides like Shield Hero, when me and Nova was talking about it. Or also I was talking about when I was catching up to it. But other than that, yeah, I haven't really. Well, we have talked about that, but like, currently watching, we haven't really watched much besides like Classroom of the Elite and all that. But dang. The next comment says, "Yeah, you got the right time, Brussels time." And I'd say Maruzensky 0LB would still be usable since I have used her before, and I did have her at 1LB, but I think it's same to be honest. And yeah, Dura is better than Kita, but Kita is still good general use, in my opinion. Though Dura, Pasa, Kita, since Dura, her specialty rate up is so high, I prefer her over Pasa. But overall speed card, I would say Kita is still top 10, so it's still good. I mean, myself, I use Dura and Kita like you. Yeah, like Kita, I'm pretty sure she's at least at least top 15, I'd say. Top 15 or top 12 at the minimum. Like, she's not bad. Like, the card's not bad. It's just there's so many other speed cards that's been released since her release, and that's like almost 3 years since her card has been released. So for her to still be like up there still is still pretty darn good. But Duramente definitely still the better card because she is the newer card. And it makes sense to how she should be better than Alcondra Pasa, because Alcondra Pasa was released nearly a year ago already. So yeah, with the ones that are pretty much better than Kita is like Tachyon, Maruzensky, Jungle Pocket. I think Jungle Pocket is top 3 with Alcondra Pasa and Duramente. And then we have like the kind of like specific ones like Sakura Bakushino for short distance. I think Yamanen Zephyr was mild distance or mild medium. Aishin Flash for like the old Aishin Flash speed card is still pretty decent to use as well, just like Kita, but for betweeners. So there's still some good like specific speed cards out there right above Kita, but for general use, there's no one really can compare to it unless it's Duramente. So yeah, pretty much Kita's still a really good card. So that's why I didn't really worry about not using the Kita speed cards, because I still had the Maruzensky card. And I did take a look on where I remembered where the 0LB was, and it wasn't Nova, but it was Cheese. So thank you, Cheese, because for some odd reason I still remember that, where she was still usable as 0LB. So that's why I wasn't too worried once I got the Maruzensky speed card with training Kita, because I had Duramente and then now I had her to use. So yeah, not too worried about it. Not too worried about it. And I think that's pretty much it from Nuz. So thank you for the comments, Nuz. Right? Yeah, that is pretty much it. And the next comment is from... Wait, why is it? I just realized this. My mic is getting picked up pretty high. All right, guys. So something unfortunate happened. So on the cut you guys just saw. Where I was, you know, pretty much wondering what was wrong with the settings. I honestly, as I'm speaking right now, I don't know if I put it back at the right settings, because okay, long story short, I went to go edit already and I got to the part where I cut, and apparently the settings that I had put or had fixed prior to that, because there was no way for me to check, because I was literally doing it mid-recording. So unfortunately, everything after that just sounded bad, and and that was literally the rest of the comments. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna pretty much just zoom through it. Like, I'm gonna go as fast as I can, but not too fast. But honestly, That was such a major setback. I am not gonna lie. A part of me wanted to move it to another video or not, but you know what? I'm already here. I'm already sitting doing all that. I'm just gonna go over the comments as fast as I can. At least the rest of the comments after Nuz. So that would start off with Ren, and I'm literally hoping that this sounds perfectly fine. Because if it doesn't, then it'll just be what it is when I post a video. I don't know if I'll still keep it. I don't know if anything, but hopefully, if you guys are seeing this, and obviously I did keep it. At least this second recording of the comments. So for next comment is from Ren. I will definitely be able to skip the next banner. I'm glad it wasn't Espoir next. I would have gone all out. Wow, it looks like you're like 3k gems from pity. I'm like less than 1,000 right now. I honestly love the Yozakara family anime. Just gotta see how it goes. I started watching Vampire Dormitory. The main character, she's a female but cross-dresses as a guy, and everyone calls her a guy, and even she has one like that. Honestly, I skip though because I don't know how I feel about cross-dressing yet, but like I said, just gotta see how it goes. Wait, I feel like, hold on. I know I did say I wanted to be quick about the comments, but hold on. Which one was that anime? What was it called? What was it? Shoot. I should just look at the comments, see. Oh, it was the vampire one, right? Here. A cross-dressing girl, that's interesting. Anyways, honestly I skipped though because I don't know how I feel about cross-dressing yet. I think I read that already, but like I said, just gotta see how it goes. Yep, but honestly, I wouldn't have skipped through because you're gonna miss some part of the story, I guess. But sorry for the long comments. I kind of picked up Epic 7 and then put it down sometimes. Download and delete it. That's how my Epic 7 cycle goes for me. For me, it was just the one time I played, and then once I deleted it, it was deleted. I was trying to say, like, please make friendship cards, speed cards in 2026. Like a joke. Example, Shushu for President 2087. And that is so long in the future, so no. Plus, I don't want to be president. And why would we want to make friendship cards into speed cards? Because those are two different things. And actually, I do enjoy the friend cards, so no. Day 24 of asking random questions. If you had been named by one of the Umas, what would it be? Before I answer that, generally a lot of the things I'm saying or answering is pretty much the same thing I said when I originally recorded this, to be honest. So, if you had been named by one of the Umas, what would it be? Honestly, I said this before and I'm gonna say it again. That is such a in the moment, on the spot question. It will require me some time to think. If it's to be a new name, like a whole new name. And honestly, I don't want to think of a name because it might just sound stupid. So we'll just leave that be. Random word of the day, Uma Uma Submarine. So I can expect an 11-hour marathon in the future. Yay. No, you probably most likely won't. Unless it is on stream. And I most likely won't do actual streaming until, you know, things in my channel are on the better end. As in, like, subscribers are higher and all that. And we got a lot more people, so... yeah, I logged on to Eminence late and I was busy, and maybe my collection of gachas. I understand the busy, but the collection of gachas is kind of the thing I've been trying to point out. Because I would like to say you have like 30 games, and that is way too much. That is way too much, to be honest. There's no way you can focus on at least 5 games daily while still trying to rotate around 25 other games if you do have 30 games. So yeah. But yeah, it's the one with them dancing on the card. It's the Simboli Rudolph stamina card you were talking about. I'm currently at 5,257 gems, but might change to 57 if I'm able to rank up my PvP. With the Masters Challenge, I should have been already above the pity. Finally made it, but yeah. I'm still trying to get Izana on Atelier. I am as well. I was able to get Valeria to 3-star pretty easily with the fragments that the missions gave. Maybe I'll be able to do that with Regina too. Well, you already said it yourself. The missions gave it to you, so that's why it is easily acquired. Plus, those are the level 1 characters, so there's really no harm in them giving that to us. So you'll most likely be able to do it. Plus, for me, I most likely don't use these characters because honestly, they were originally just 1-stars, and why would I want to use that? And what I meant to say with Slice of Life, I meant without fantasy and magic in it. Well, the thing with Slice of Life is just generally just daily life stuff. So it could be daily life of a person in like a fantasy setting world or a normal world. So it can go either way. I was just saying there was another anime reference in it, so I thought a different anime reference couldn't be far off. I honestly thought that the race car anime was all girl because of the cover, but it wasn't. That's all I meant by that earlier. That's just probably just the main character, or is most likely the main character. Aren't the NPC Umas technically AI? Totally not hinting to the NPC Uma that won that race in Season 3. Like, the visuals of them being AI? Yes and no. I don't necessarily... No. I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so. If we're talking about the anime, I don't think so. And it's really hard to call them NPCs because that's more of a video game thing more than an anime thing, but it is what it is. Honestly, before Uma, I never really watched sports anime, so I guess Uma opened up my world. I'd say it cracked the door open because Uma Musume compared to other sports animes are a huge difference. And what I mean by huge difference is because we have, well, first things first, it's Uma Musume, which is based on horse girls. So I feel like this specific sport anime as an Uma Musume targets a specific crowd of people, I would say, rather than your usual sports animes where it's like in a most likely in a school setting or club setting, and it's usually majority of the time they'll either make a sports anime solely focus on an all boys team or an all girls team. I've seen both, so that's why I pretty much know that. And if you want to be like Kuroko no Basuke, then you can have female supporting character, or yeah, basically female supporting characters in it to not only just have all guys in in the anime. So I'd say if you can start watching like Haikyuu or any of other these actual sports animes. The reason why I say actual is because, you know, the complete difference between Uma Musume and let's say Haikyuu, which is an actual volleyball, then yeah, that's the reason why I say just crack the door open rather than it open up the world. So I guess if you once you get into actual sports animes, then I would probably say so. But I'd say you're slowly getting into there if you do proceed to continue watching sports animes. Imagine there's a new gacha game with race car girls. How would that even work? Maybe they would look like Bourbon of some kind. I wouldn't think they would look like Bourbon at all, because Mihono Bourbon is literally just, you could just think of it like any other Uma character with just a more of a space futuristic kind of. I mean, she really just did it. She kind of just had like kind of spacey futuristic bits to her outfit. And honestly, I most likely don't want to imagine race car girls, because Unless it's them actually getting into a car and racing. My imagination goes to like Transformers, and I hate that I thought of that because it just gives me a bad vibe all around, and I don't want to see that at all. So yeah, the whole idea of, you know, quote unquote girl anime, so like horse girl anime, Musume, cat girls, basically those kind of animes, they work. I don't think a race car girl would work because, like I said, it'll probably be like Transformers vibes, and I heavily dislike that idea. Heavily, heavily. Like, ideas are cool and all, but some ideas are just shouldn't happen. At least to me. At least to me. All the anime I mentioned only have 1 to 2 episodes out, so yeah. Like I said, it was for the upcoming season. Honestly, before Duolingo, I didn't really understand it. So now, because of Duolingo's influence, I now know. Nice and cool. However, I learned magic or mage from watching Frieren. They mention magic very frequently, or other anime, I guess. For me, it was more like, since watching anime, watching a lot of sub-anime, you just hearing the words frequently just pick it up for me. It's just, that's how it was for me. Do you think I should try to get Acorn on my main 2 or save for Robin? I do plan to get Adventure Toilet on my alt for collection purposes. I don't know how you come up with Adventure Toilet. That makes it more complicated than adventuring to me. But I said this, and I'm gonna say it again. Well, because I said it, you know, in the original recording, but I'm gonna say it again, and I could only advise going for Acheron only if you actually kind of take the game seriously, as in you actually do like the end game content, as in Pure Fiction, Memory of Chaos, and even Simulated Universe, because she's just a really darn good character from what I've seen, and I did recently get her earlier today. So I would say pull for her, but I don't know how serious you're actually playing the game. So it all depends on you personally. This is why it's tough to juggle around so many gacha games that you don't even play seriously. So I'd say it's all on you. I could go as far as saying pull for her, but to make it actually worth pulling for her, it's all on you based on how much you actually play the game. So yeah, I would say just go for both. Because for me, I'm pulling for Aventurine regardless, because him and Robin is going to be in my future Topaz team. For Acheron, I don't know yet because I haven't worked on her yet. I'm for sure not pulling for her Light Cone because I need to save for Aventurine. And then after Aventurine, most likely I won't be pulling for his Light Cone as well again, because I need to save for Robin. And that sucks, but that's my plan for Star Rail in the future. And the reason why I don't like having alts is because it's just double the effort. If I want to get... I don't want to go from where I am in my alt from Star Rail, because I do have an alt, but since it required extra effort to finish the story a second time, I don't want to go through that again, to be quite honest. If I did it in the beginning, then I probably would be okay with it, but now it's kind of like, what's the whole purpose of me wanting to have an account for, like you said, collection purposes, if I'm not going to focus solely on that account? I'd rather focus on... It's like having multiple games, you know? You'll focus on one game more than the other. So that's pretty much how it's going to be for me, and I'd rather just have it all in one account. But I honestly love the Blue Archive anime. I'm really hyped for it, to be honest. The animation is nice, and watching it at one point made me feel like I was playing the game. Also, here's a nice hint, kinda. The sensei, you, the player, is one of the main characters. I don't know where you got yummy, but I don't know what's so yummy about it, but I'll let it go. Well, if it's pretty much like Concole, where the commander is kinda present. Barely present, kinda present. then I get it. Ren is never done. Grabby, don't know what you meant by grabby, but thanks for reading my comments and thanks for the video, Shushu Sakasama. Tanoki had responded saying, I do wonder if Aspar will come out soon at all. As for learning Japanese, not sure about Duolingo, I never tried it. I did learn how to read hiragana and katakana though. Now I can read really slowly. Well, I still give you props for learning hiragana and katakana though. Maybe you can slowly get into kanji? Maybe. Then Ren had responded saying, I hope she does. And yeah, I'm learning. And also said, I pulled on the Neo Universe banner because she was actually a wise card. I pulled and I got the SR Sweep Tosho. And don't worry, I used my support banner tickets. And now I have 4 left, so I think I'll stop. But I'm glad I did. The more cards, the better, right? Even Thief Kine appears. No, I don't have a rare card. I'm assuming that's Rhinecraft. And yeah, more cards are better. But at the same time, if you really want the cards to be useful, you would want to max them out. So only for cards is one thing. Maxing them out is a whole nother thing. So which one would be technically better? It would probably be maxing out a specific card. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. But thank you for the comment, Ren. Next comment is from Tanoki, or next 2 comments are from Tanoki. Nah, server reset time is always server time. Well, it wouldn't be called server reset time if it didn't go by server time. So there definitely were a few games in the early freemium era though, where jigging your phone time messes with the game. Now, I've never heard of this in phone games or gacha games, because I've never done it myself. I've done it only in console games, and the most recent one would have been for the Switch for Pokemon Scarlet Violet. To switch the time and just to switch some stuff around in the game. But I never heard of it for like an actual mobile game, so that's kind of crazy. And the next comment says, I'm not sure if I'll be fine. Only training UE5 to UE7. We'll see how it goes though. Hoping to get into Group A again. Now for me, I'm probably going to be chilling around the UE5 to UE7 range as well. You guys already know I have a UE8 Duramente and a UE7 Satono Crown. So the only problem is both of them doesn't have an S in mild distance. So I'm still trying to train for them, but I'm more focused on Kita because I need that 3rd member more importantly. So I do hope I can get into Group A again, but last time I unfortunately went to Group B because didn't want to get 3 wins in round 1, apparently. Even though in round 2, I was able to get all 5 wins. So, yeah. Thank you for the comments, Tanoki. And lastly, comment from Eugen. Day refreshes 5 JST, update around noon JST, but Uma greeting will rely on your local time, either phone or PC. Oh, well, that makes sense for Tanoki then, because he said, because with him being an hour difference from Japan, then it should make sense why it would say the same thing when it comes to the greeting. At least that's what I was remembered. But just today I got UD Ikuno retired the first run since I missed out one of 15 wins during the 3rd tourney, then carefully made a training schedule, especially the use of consultations. So result is good, and shared the info in the circle. Wait, what do you mean, especially the use of consultations? Wait, so do you drop your runs if you lose a sports thing in one of the, I guess, UAF things? Because I still go on and finish the run regardless, but I'm just curious. But now my first 3 UD Umas were members of Team Canopus, mainly Nice Nature, Twin Turbo, and Echinodictus, respectively. Only Tenhauser is left and yet to have a UD rank. Well, it made sense because since it is mild distance, you pretty much just focus on mild distance. Yes, you could have trained Tannhauser, but you already had 3 who pretty much can run mile distance without needing any inheritance. So pretty sure you'll work on Tannhauser later on. Banner, skip for me, same as well. I'm thinking earlier to pull or not around the morning, or if I'll go for it. But yeah, I went for saving, and we'll go for Verxina if I'm around and able to. Yeah, I'm saving for Verxina as well. Pretty sure a lot are as also. 111 UMA tickets, 11 support tickets, and 51k free jewels at hand. Like I said, you're probably the most disciplined to like saver here, along with like Nova. Currently hooked at Minecraft Dungeons, so my lineup is still bad for the CM. Minecraft Dungeons. I think Darren and Nuz have better arsenal than me to fight for platinum title. I would say Darren for sure. Nuz, well, I don't know. I think he has pretty close to what we have, no? I think. Not sure. Not sure. All I know is he has he uses Duramente and Kita like myself. So that's all I know from his comment. So that's how I waste my weekends, which I keep saying I'm going to focus on training Uma. It's okay. It's hard to juggle around games. Or it's hard to play a game and a mobile game at the same time, I say. Also, it's really hot around the afternoon here, so you could say hellish summer during the afternoon, which is a really uncomfortable feeling. For me, I've said this many times, I hate the summer, so I get it. I say that I melt like an ice cube in the summer. I prefer the cold. I'm more of a winter person. I don't mind the sun, but I'd rather let it be like cloudy, raining, because I do like the cold, so that is me. But other than that, that is pretty much all the comments. So, with that being said, guys, if you guys did make it this far, and I mean, like, literally, if you guys did make it this far in this video, because it is, well, technically, originally, it was supposed to be longer. I don't know how long it is now, because it's, you know, I had to cut out the part, and hopefully, it's a little bit shorter, because it was pretty long. Not gonna lie. Hopefully, it's a little bit shorter, so it's not what if I remember, it was like an hour, 10 minutes for just a banner video. But like I said, if you guys did make it this far regardless, because I think originally the video was like, just the banner stuff was like, what, 15 minutes, 16 minutes, something like that. And for you guys to make it this far, I do truly appreciate it. Especially if you guys made it this far consistently, or you like don't even have a comment for me to read from you. So I really do appreciate it, you guys, you know. So if you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know if you guys pulled for a winning ticket or skipped winning ticket, went for the Neo Universe Wise card instead, because honestly, it was pretty good for medium distance. Or not. So let me know with that. Also, let me know your, I guess, progress in your preparations for the CM, if you guys did any preparations for the CM over the weekend, or just in general did more preparations for the CM. Other than that, as long as you guys keep it appropriate, let me know down in the comments what you guys want to talk about. Just put down in the comments what you guys want to talk about. Anime, video games, real life stuff. I don't know, just anything, but we'll see what we talk about, as long as you keep it appropriate, like I said. But other than that, one more time, if you guys haven't joined a circle, or you guys are still looking for a circle, feel free to search for the circle Shushu. The circle ID photo should have been on the screen the whole time as I was ending the video. And just give that a search, click join, you should be automatically approved. And we do have 10 spots left for you guys, so feel free to join while there are still some spots available. And if you guys want, let us know down in the comments if you guys join, and also to let us know what your in-game name is, so we know who's who in the circle. But other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. If you guys did make it this far, I do want to say thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.